This is Mike Burgamy with All Pro Roofing. It is September the 9th, 2024. I'm here at 1180 Antioch Campground Road for Mr. Jeff Stokey. And what happened here is he had a tree that had fell, as you can see over there, and it had crushed this deck, knocking some of it off. Here's this tarped area right here. Scope of work included, pipe boots, zipper boots, 8 box vents, and roughly 14 squares, which is pretty much the entire back slope, the deck rebuild, gutter rebuild, of course. He has hired us here to attempt to repair here. I have got an acknowledged shingle right here with tree damage right there that we are going to try to repair. A few things I want to point out. All these shingles are nicely fastened. Well, that one's not, but these are nicely fastened and sealed down there. I do have all the proper tools and the roof snake, my hammer, 1¼ inch nails, and the proper roof sealant. I am going to attempt this repair. Nice and crispy. These are inch nails, not the right size nails that need to be installed as well. Look at the nail that won't come out. Alright, that should be it. All right, a couple things I want to point out. This shingles width and reveal on this flat surface right here. We are right at 3 feet as far as the width right there. And the reveal, as you can see, I'll just measure from one of the shingles here. Well, that's not installed right. Let's see. There's your reveal right there. Right at 5 inches there. Okay. Also, I did want to point out, we will send an ITEL report if needed, but this is an Atlas Chalet shingle. We can tell by the Atlas brand on the back. As you look at the shingles, you can tell because, it is the defect in it, the thermal cracking as well as the blistering. We are going to continue with this repair there. And the reason I point out the dimensions on the shingle is
I got a hammer over here. It's okay. Keep going.
is because, sorry, I dropped my hammer off the side over here, is because this shingle is not gonna fit at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this shingle, and I've either gotta go over or under, so I'm gonna go over. And I tell you what, I've even got to take another nail out if I'm coming all the way up. Oh, maybe not. I'm coming all the way up there. All right, so as you can clearly see here, this shingle does not fit. Not at all. We're a good almost 4 or 5 inches over there. And due to manufacturer specs, I can't cut or blend this shingle for it to match there. So it's definitely not compatible, and it's definitely discontinued, so it's not available as well. Let's see here. Oh, and I'm sorry, before I start, let me show a few fail points here. As we pull these out, see that tear that begins over there. Tear here. Okay. Put it in. I'm gonna have to put it right there so it goes through the other shingle. I think it'll be all right there. Hi. So, again, I want to point out a few fail points here. One, as you can see, the creasing in that shingle right there. The tears in the shingles here. Tears in the shingle here. And also I want to point out a couple other things. As we come up here, we did pay for, or you guys did pay for the 8 turtle vents, box vents, whatever you want to call them, to be replaced as well. When I go to replace these vents, I've got to come up at least 1 to 2 shingles right here, right? Well, and in doing so, I'm gonna have to, take up this ridge cap right here and because there's no ridge vent, I have to treat it just like a hip or on a hip and ridge roof. My underlayment has got to go 6 inches over there. So due to the direct loss to the shingles not being available, nor compatible, nor repairability, this is considered a failed repair attempt.